Hello everybody. Today we released the hosted version of Google Crisis Map. It's in a beta for you to try out. It's not necessarily obvious how to get started with it, though, so I thought I should walk through how you create and publish a simple map using Google Crisis Map. The URL to get started is google.org/crisismap/a/.maps. And when you go to this URL, you'll be asked to sign in with your Google account. If your organization uses Google Apps, you should log in with your Google Apps account. Otherwise, you can just use a Gmail account. I'm going to log in with a test account here. And this takes you to the list of all your maps. So when you first sign in, you won't see anything here. So to create a map, you click Create Map, and you'll be asked to agree to the acceptable use policy. So the maps you create should be used for crisis and humanitarian purposes. I'm going to choose one and continue. And when you are presented with your map, maybe the first thing you'll probably want to do is add the title. So just click on the title to edit it. I'm going to type in as an example. And you can also type in some descriptive text. This is HTML, so you can format it with HTML tags. And you can also see a preview. If you open this preview section, you can see the formatted text that you're getting. Okay, so there's some description. And let's say I'd like to add a layer of data to this map. I've got the NOAA Storm Prediction Center open in another tab. And they have some KML files here. So I'm going to go back to my map and click Add Layer to add a KML layer. There's, I'll put in a title here for this layer. And there are a bunch of different types of layers that we support. I'm just going to do KML for now. You can paste in any URL to a KML file here. I'm going to go over here to NOAA's website and find the link to their KML file. Here we go. And copy and paste that link into this field. Here's the URL field. So click OK, and there's the data showing up over here. It's in the United States. So I'd like this map, when it gets published, to show up zoomed into the United States instead of showing the whole world. So I'm going to zoom in here. Okay, now the viewport I'm looking at doesn't necessarily get saved as the viewport that's initially loaded. That's just me looking at the map. So if I want this to be the initial viewport, I click on the map title again, and then I set this default viewport. So I say copy from map viewport, and that copies the coordinates that I currently have for this map. I click OK. And now I've got this as the viewport for my map. So you notice every time I make a change, I need to click Save. There's a Save link up here. And if I leave the page without clicking that link, it'll warn me that I have to click that in order to save my changes. Okay, so back in my map list, now I've got this map that I've created. There's my first map. And I can click on Draft Map here to go back and edit it again. If I want to publish it, I can type in a label over here to publish it at a publicly visible URL. So currently it's private. If I type in a label, say example1, I click Publish. I need to put in attribution, so I'll just say it's published by me. And now this map is available at a public URL. So I'm going to click on this so you see what it looks like. So here's the public URL. It ends in gmail.com/example1. So this is the label I typed in. And I can share this URL and other people can view this map, and it comes up, as I mentioned before, it comes up with this viewport zoomed in as I had it initially set. Okay, if I go back to this map and I make more changes to it, you'll see that those changes do not immediately appear on the published map. So for example, let me add another layer. I'm just going to add weather from Google Weather. Okay, so this is some weather information. And I'm going to save those changes by clicking on Save. Okay, now when I reload the published map, it still shows me the original map without the weather layer. If I want to see those changes updated, then I have to go to my map list. You can see that the map was updated just now, but the published map was published about a minute ago, so there's a discrepancy. And if I want that to be updated to a snapshot of the current version, then I click Republish. And then my map is updated. And the published version, you'll see when I load it, now comes up with a weather layer. Okay, so that's a quick overview of how to create a map using Google Crisis Map. There's, of course, a lot more you can do, many different layer types that you can add, and there's a bunch of other features. If you'd like to read up on the details of those features, then when you're in the middle of editing a map, here we are in the map editor, there's a help link in the top right you can click. This help link takes you to a page of documentation that describes all the things you can do with it. We're really interested in you trying it out and giving us your feedback, so please give it a shot. And on the map list page, there's a feedback link in the top right corner that you can click to give us your ideas and your suggestions and your comments. Thank you so much.